Hi, I got a really fresh single cut. This one is called Big in Japan. Apparently, it's the first time they've released cans of this in America. It was like a Tokyo Metro thing on tap sometimes at their breweries. So this is 6.6% alcohol, and it was canned 13th, so it's 9 days fresh. Um, and apparently, they do this process with this where they brew it with the real American hops, but then it's double dry hopped with these proprietary hop oils that they make from New Zealand hops. Though on Untapped it also said there's Australian hops. I don't know. But I had another new IPA from them last fall called the Starship Double Dry Hopped IPA. And I think they used the same basic process using those proprietary hop oils. And that one was really good. I also got that one when it was ultra fresh, I think. And it got a little mellowed out nicely. And on their current Instagram post about this batch, they said that hold on to a can for a month or two and it'll get a little different. We'll see if I can actually do that. Right now it's ultra fresh and ultra hazy. Wow. Almost murky. I think this is like a new can design for this one too. And I don't know where it was brewed because they have two breweries. Does it say on here? No. I was thinking the ones brewed in New York City are the ones with the date on the bottom, and the ones brewed out in Clifton Park were ones with the date on the side, but I'm not even sure these days. And actually that head's pretty nice. I was thinking it might be a little wispy, but it's sticking around pretty well. And that's real murky. It's kind of dark actually. There's a little bit of a shadow, I guess, made from my finger there. And I think they use oats in this one too. Oh yeah, I definitely get some of that classic green pepper, grassy, winey New Zealand quality in there. It's not like something that was just, single dry hopped or focused on Nelson though. It's almost a smokiness. And it's a little, I guess it's grapey, but it's not super, it doesn't smell like actual white wine, which is sometimes Nelson puts me off a bit because it's so wine-like. This is definitely pineapple, yes. Sweet, ripe pineapple. But it's a little bit cold, and I think some of the aroma's having trouble getting through that head. And the head's there's not much bubble poppage. So I think that head's going to stick around for a while, which is really good for a beer that's this hazy. Very full for 6.6%. And very citrus juicy in the flavor. A little bit bitter. A little bit of like berry, maybe melon in the finish. Yeah, that's good. Pretty creamy too, and soft. Probably getting some of the head in my sip helps to improve the mouthfeel, but that's not a bad beer at all, especially like that head retention and stuff. Whoa. It's super duper cold. I keep forgetting to turn my fridge temp up a little bit because it's almost like too cold to really taste everything. The finish is just dry. It's not as bitter as some single cut beers. So they stopped listing the IBUs on most of their cans, I think, because I wonder if it scared some people away, because they make the hazy juicy stuff, but then on some of their cans it would say it's 123 IBUs, but not in comparison to a Stone beer that they say is 123 IBUs. however their hop boils work, it does a great job of giving a nice New Zealandy hop aroma. But then I guess they avoid getting that hop burn, which is created by massive dry hoppings for the most part. Yeah, there's not any chalkiness, not burning my throat. It's very pleasant. And the flavor is sort of a combo, I guess, of citrus juice, a little bit of a grapefruity bitterness, and then a little bit of a white grape, fresh cut jalapeno thing from the New Zealand influence. It's very good. Definitely worth the $15 I paid for this. I don't really, yeah. Some of their beers, especially their session IPA, this is pretty inexpensive. And they have some of these middle of the road, and they have some higher, closer to $20 beers, and some over 20, I think. I don't really know why the prices vary so much. It might have to do with the different breweries. Oh, this one is really good. Not harsh when it's this fresh, honestly. This probably deserves a 4.25. I kind of wish it had a little bit more juicy, fruity, American hop influence. So maybe I'll let it sit for a while. They said it develops some mango type notes. I think they said mango leather, which I guess that makes sense. It's like, right now it's got a little bit of a woodsy, spicy, fruity thing. Not quite all out incense, which I notice with some IPAs. But maybe that'll fade a little bit and they'll get a little bit fruitier after a month or so. That's highly recommended.